Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart, and today I'm inside and I am starting my moringa seed from the inside. It's cold and rainy and I want it to be inside where it's nice, cozy, and warm. All right, y'all, so what I'm planting today is my moringa seed. All right, and I know so many of you may be familiar with moringa, but some of you may not be. Okay, now for those of you who are not familiar with moringa, let me show you these seeds. Wow, look at that. Big seed, isn't it? And I have a bowl full of them right here. And my moringa seed have been sitting in this water now for 48 hours. Yeah, I really wanted to make sure these seeds were nice and hydrated. And actually, I know they're hydrated because when I first put them in, they were all floating all over the water. But now when I drop them in, they go straight to the bottom. So I know they are good and ready. So 2 days they have been soaking in this water, okay? Now, to talk about moringa, just to let you know, for some of you who don't know, moringa is said to be highly, highly nutritious. More nutritious than most vegetables and most citrus. Yes, that is what's said about moringa. Not only is it high in vitamin A, vitamin C, but it also is said to be an anti-inflammatory, right? It's said to be a hormonal balancer, right? It has a lot of benefits that I want you to go and research for yourself, the benefits of moringa. Now, some people take moringa in powdered form. I used to take it in powdered form, mix it in just a little bit of water and just drink it straight. Other people use capsules and they'll take it that way, or some people just take the leaves and make teas out of them. But in any case, you can choose how you want to use moringa if you decide to grow it or purchase it on your own. So today, I have 12 seeds right here. And I am going to be starting all 12 of these plants. Now, I won't be keeping all of these for myself. I'm actually going to share these plants with different people to try this moringa, okay? My mom being one of them, okay? So what I'm going to do, because I already have my little cups here full of my little starting mix. And somebody's going to ask, where did I get these? I got these from Bootstrap Farmer. I'm not affiliated with them, but I do love their product, okay? So I have some of these little starting cups right here. And what I'm going to do, I've already put little holes with my finger down in each one of these cups to get this seed in here, because this is a really big seed. So I got to make sure, should have used a pencil, but I got to make sure that I got a nice big hole down in here for each one of these moringa. And it's so simple to start these seeds as well, okay? Very, very simple to start the seed. All right, so now I'm just adding a little bit of peat down in there because I do have a very coarse compost in here as well. So I'm just adding a little bit of seeds of the my homemade seed starting mix to each one of these little holes here. And I'm going to go ahead and moisten this. Whoops! I'm going to go ahead. I thought I was spraying water everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and moisten it just a bit. I just love this little thing. It comes in handy. Yes, it does. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pop my seeds inside bud of each one of these little cups. Okay, let me let you see. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to take these seeds. What's in here? Nothing. I'm going to pour the water off of them. All I want in here are the seeds, so you can see the seeds. Let you get a good look at them for those of you who've never seen the moringa seed. And that's what they look like. And they also come with this little husk, if you will, on the outside side of the seed. And you can literally take that husk and just peel it off, or you can leave it on. It's totally up to you. But some people like to get in there and peel this whole thing off. Let me see if I can do it to get straight to the seed. Oops. I think I may have just damaged the seed trying to do that. But I don't know. Let me show you. See that? So some people take that outer husk off to get to that inner seed. See the difference? That brown husk? See that? Some people take that off to get to the seed inside and then drop the seed down in the cell. Okay? So, I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. It's not necessary, really. It's not. But I'm going to do just a few like this to see if it's going to make a difference with the germination of it. Yeah. See there? So, I'm going to do this row with the husk off. Push that down in. And that's the whole purpose for really soaking them, so that you can peel this outer shell off a lot easier. Okay, last one. I don't know if it's really worth it to pull it off because I'm damaging the seed in the process. So I'm not going to do any more like that. I'm just going to, let's see. Just going to pop the others in just as they are. Because, man, I don't want to damage the seed. Push that on down in. And get the others planted. All right, I got them all in. I'm just going to pull the soil right back over the tops of them. And then I'm going to water them one more time. Want to make sure that I water them in good. And that's it. I got them all watered in. Now, I am going to, now that I have them planted, I am going to take my plastic wrap right here. And this is what I use, right? I get 300 feet of this for very inexpensively, and I can use it for all of my little gardening trays. And I'm just going to wrap this completely. Because what I'm doing is just trying to create an environment where the humidity can build in here, right? And then I'm just going to sit it back down in here. I've already watered it, so it's good. And I'm going to do that for each one of these little cups. And they germinate so fast, okay? Because I recently planted or started some pepper seeds that were not supposed to germinate for about 8 days or so, 8 to 10 days. And they germinated in 4 days. They're in the greenhouse as we speak. So this works. If you can't afford those humidity domes, or this is like, you can't beat this cost, right? So I'm just going to take each one of these out, like I said. And all I'm going to do is, you saw me. Whoops. Yeah, and I'm just going to put this over the top and just make sure I pull it nice and tight and just wrap See there? You can't even tell it's on there, can you? Not hardly. And sit that back in there just like so. Now, when it comes to the label marker for these, I'm not going to put my little label markers, these right here. I'm not going to use these right now because I'm not putting anything else in this tray. But if I was, after I put this on and get this nice and tight, then I would push my marker down in and it would only cut it in that one little spot right there. Okay? In fact, I'll show you what I mean. Let me get this. Remember I told y'all about these? I love these. I got them in my Amazon store. These cute little labels. You know, like I said, I have been using popsicle sticks forever. But after they get wet, they wick up the water, then the ink starts to fade and So I'm just going to write on here Moringa. See here? Just Moringa. And then I'm going to take it and right here in this corner, I'm going to push it down right there. And that's that. It hasn't affected the plastic. You see it? Hasn't affected it at all. And that's all I'm going to do. And this is still going to have, it's still going to have a good environment to build up that humidity. Keep them nice and warm. And remember, your seedlings like to be warm when they're getting ready to germinate, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing here, is creating the perfect environment for them. And we're going to see how long it takes these babies to germinate, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I have, let me see, 13 Moringa plants. Hopefully, because the seeds that are damaged, I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're going to see, okay? But now, Moringa likes heat and warmth, okay? So make sure you keep them in a warm location. You want these to get well established, all right? So we're going to come back and we're going to check on the development and the growth of this here in about 7 to 10 days. We'll see where we are with our Moringa, okay? But if you've never tried it, look it up. If you want to know where I got the seeds from, I got them from Baker Creek, and their address is rareseeds.com. And you can get about 10 to 13 seeds in a package, okay? So if you're interested in growing Moringa, we can grow it together, right? We can grow it together. And what a great way to start growing your own medicine cabinet. Preventive, right? Preventive measures, right? So I am done with Moringa for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these all wrapped up, and I am going to keep them in a nice warm location. Once they germinate, I don't know if it's going to be 7 to 10 days or not, but when they germinate, I'm certainly going to bring you along so we can be surprised together. Okay? All right, y'all, that's going to do it for today's video of me planting out my Moringa. How easy it is to plant it out. Yes, you can start your seeds in whatever you have. If you wanted to start them in one of these little red cups, the little I think it's a 50 pack for $2.50 or 100 for $6 or something like that at the Dollar General. If you wanted to do that, you could. Just pop a hole in the bottom, okay? Pop a hole in the bottom of the cup and put you some growing medium in there, and then start your Moringa. Okay, so if that's what and you could still pop over the top your plastic wrap. Perfect. This is perfect. These are perfect for growing in. Okay, these are perfect for starting your seeds in. And no matter what seed you start in it, it can literally grow in this cup until you're ready to transplant it into your either container, your raised bed, or your earth garden. Okay, either or. Either or, those little cups come in handy. So you don't have to use these things is what I'm saying. You have options that are very inexpensive, because those red cups have been lifesavers for me. All right, y'all. that is going to do it for starting Moringa. And I want you all to please go and do your research on Moringa, growing it, and see if it's something that you could benefit from. If so, we're going to do this together. I'm excited. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it. If you haven't done so already, give our video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we upload to our channel. Thanks so much for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. I'm going to see you in the next video.